The Minecraft world is divided into 16 by 16 areas called chunks. Each of these chunks consists of tens of thousands of blocks, varying from dirt to deep slate. With 256 blocks per layer, mining out an entire chunk from surface to bedrock is a project of gargantuan proportions, requiring lots of time and patience, as well as late-game resources like enchanted pickaxes and full-sized beacon setups. I've attempted to fully mine out a chunk in the past, but almost always fell short on time, patience, or resources, and ended up abandoning the project halfway through. With my past failures in mind, a question came to me. Can you mine out a chunk in not just one, but all the dimensions? Well, the answer is obviously yes, but it's about the process more than anything. The first step to digging out a chunk is to choose which chunk you're going to excavate, which can make or break the outcome of the project. I decided on this chunk, since it was directly beside a Haste 2 beacon, which would let me insta-mine stone, leading to huge time saves. The last step was to upgrade my pickaxe to netherite for the extra durability, because you know, breaking your pickaxe when you're in a giant hole would probably be a bad thing to happen. Soon, I ran into a problem. You see, I was now so far underground that the beacon's effects could no longer reach me, and I had to climb up and down the hole to replenish my haste effect. The real problem arose, though, when I ran into deep slate, which cannot be insta-mined no matter what. As such, I had to think of a new strategy, because there's no way I'm mining 60 layers of deep slate with just efficiency 5. Luckily, I came up with a new plan: moss mining. See, when you apply bone meal to a moss block, it replaces the surrounding blocks with moss, effectively duplicating itself. How is this helpful? Well, moss can be instantly mined with any hoe stronger than wood, and it just so happens that I have not one, but 2 maxed netherite hoes. So all I have to do is convert the deep slate to moss blocks, then instantly mine it all using a netherite hoe. So it's basically mining stone with haste too, except with moss. The only requirement for this strategy is tons of bone meal, which I didn't have. So I needed to find a skeleton spawner, which I did. Now all I gotta do is convert this spawner to a proper farm. And then I'll be set on bone meal. With the skeleton farm complete, and my bone meal supply problems resolved, I could now begin moss mining the chunk. Well, I've hit bedrock. This is such a deep hole, oh my god. So, the overworld chunk is done and dug. Now for the nether and the end. So here we are in the end. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of water around here. So you may be wondering, what happened to the end? Well, the short answer is, I happened to the end. What happened here is that I just got bored one day and decided to flood the end. So yeah, I caused all this destruction and now I gotta fix it. Don't you just love unforeseen consequences? No, I think I could actually use a flying machine to clear all this water. I'm not sure if it'll work, but it's worth a try. I'd much rather do that. That's the whole thing cleared. Okay. Oh, wrong. Bam. 3. That should be everything. There it goes. So, my original plan was to clear out the chunks surrounding the portal Turns out there's 4 different chunks surrounding the end portal, so I'm just gonna clear all of them. All 4 of these. Just giving myself even more work, but I want to, so yeah. Fun fact here, did you know that mining endstone takes forever? Even with a haste 2 beacon, you still can't insta-mine it. And moss mining doesn't work since moss can't convert endstone. And since I really didn't want to mine like 60,000 endstone by hand, I needed to think of something else. But then, an idea came to me, or rather, a memory. So a few months ago, I had watched the Rochambeau Games' video of removing the entire end island on lifesteal. And in that video, they used beds to clear out a large chunk of the end island before resorting to TNT dupers. Now, TNT duping is disabled on Penumbra, but using bed explosion to clear out my chunk did seem like a better alternative to mining it all with a pickaxe. All that was needed was a large amount of wool and wood to craft the beds, then blow them up. Look at all this string. Oh, it's still here. Look at all this wool, guys. So just a heads up, I may have stolen like all of this from Beto, so yeah. After quite a lot of bed bombing, I eventually ran out of wool and had to resort to using other explosives. And by that I mean large amounts of TNT. it. The final block for the entire pit just yawns open. Look at it. It's actually beautiful. This took me like 3 real-life days. So yeah. Having 400% completed the end chunk, there was just one dimension left for me to mine out a chunk in. The nether. So you may be wondering, why'd I choose the nether to be the last chunk? Well, you know what they say, save the best for last. Yeah, the nether is gonna be really easy. So, the nether portion should be the easiest out of all three, because pretty much everything here is insta-mined, like soul, sand, and netherrack. I'm thinking of making it around the spawn area just to have it be as intrusive as possible to them. So I think I'm gonna choose one of these chunks here. Okay, probably not one with the build because I'm just gonna get banned. And not one with lava in it because I don't feel like clearing out the entire lava lake. So I'm gonna dig into this chunk. Get out of here. After a lot of mining, I got bored of just digging with pickaxes constantly, so I tried using TNT like I did in the end. And, well, this happened. Yeah, I blew myself up, but somehow I respawned right where I died, so that's a weird glitch. And it's done. All 3 dimensions have had 1 or more chunks there out of them. Now that's another useless project completed, hooray!